How's everybody doing? First of all, I have a really heavy accent, but with all the Czech brains, I know you're going to be able to understand. Did you get that? All right, raise your hand like that. Okay, you do understand me. I came to the United States in 1993, no English, no nothing. And I went from Puerto Rico to Lambeth University in Tennessee. If you know a little bit of like how countries work, Puerto Rico to Tennessee is a big change. Weather, people, and then I'm brown, so I didn't know if I should sit with the white people and the black people. So I just sat down with the baseball team. And that went great, and it was good not to speak English, because when I found out the things they were saying about me, it was better not to understand. I watched a movie a long time ago, Roy Campanella. He was a catcher for the LA Dodgers. He was in a huge car accident and he couldn't walk. And I watched the movie. I was a little kid. And I saw how this guy ended his career. But I also saw his physical therapies that helped him so much that he could be functional again. And then on the way to his therapies, he was in another car accident, so he got messed up again. I identified myself with that physical therapist, and I wanted to help people. So I went to school, and check this out. I went to Tennessee, and I told my advisor, or the lady that was there trying to help, with the only thing I knew was I'm hungry and I play baseball. So I signed up for a special education teacher where I wanted to be a physical therapist. Because the way I explained it to her, it was I wanted to help people to walk, to make them better. And she put me in the special education degree. By the time I was a junior, I was like, what the heck? I'm studying the wrong thing. So I was like, what the heck? Finish. So I went, just give me a minor, a physical education. And then I did that for a little bit, and I found out myself, where's the timer? Let me go move here.
I forgot to set it, sorry.
It's okay. Something like that. Whatever, if I pass, I do a C.H.E.K style. So I finished, and I started working with the special kids. And I said, well, I'm going to train them to go to the Olympics. But then I found out myself working more with the parents than with the kids. And I'm like, man, now you see the real thing. I don't like this. I'm just going to play baseball. So I quit doing that, and I moved to Florida, and didn't know anything about training. I went to this gym. Full of, cool people, Miami style, and how that goes. And I began to exchange knowledge for cleaning the gym. 45 pounds, look. How you doing? But they were teaching some seminars for free, and I was exchanging and all that. I ran into Jimena, weird enough, she's here. She introduced me to the C.H.E.K Live. And hey, you should do this guy C.H.E.K. I'm like, I thought C.H.E.K was Phil Kaplan. Phil Kaplan is like in all the magazines, and he's the little face with the mullet. And I thought that was C.H.E.K. I was like, I don't know. But then when I saw C.H.E.K, the bald guy, well, a little bit of hair at that time, looking good, and the vibe was right. So I called the institute, and with the background of a massage therapist, the vibe was right. I was like, holistic training, massage. I can push stress, but then I can relieve the stress. So I was cool. And I went on. I came to the C.H.E.K Institute. after that, took my first courses and all that, and spent a lot of money in the checking institute, check level 3, HLC2, a lot of money, and good knowledge and all that. And I kept talking, saying, I know all this stuff, and I don't get any clients. I was waiting for people to recognize what level 3 and 2 and 1 was. First of all, with my accent, they didn't get it, because explaining Czech stuff with like this, they were, huh? So that didn't go too well. So you know what? I decided to show them with my own work, okay? So I moved from Miami to Austin, Texas. It was a friend of mine at that time, a client, and he said, hey, I want you to run my health and fitness department of my real estate company. I'm like, well, that sounds cool, because I always wanted to talk to people, like, you know, a lot of people like you. I'm like, cool. So, skeptical enough, with a baby and a wife, I went to the seminars. So I'm like, let's see, is this true? Let's see if he really, you know, he called himself the self-made millionaire. Cool stuff. I watch myself just driving the good cars and the houses. It's awesome. And then, so I went to the seminars, and it was true. People were paying. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. And he's like, you see, I told you. I'm like, okay. I went to 3 of them, and it was consistent, so I moved. And I say, I pick up my bags, my family, my nice, healthy body, Czech style. It was my secret. Nobody knew. So I got to Austin, Texas. What my friend never told me, it was that he was getting divorced of his pregnant wife, and it was a family business. And that's awful, at least to me at that point, because a divorce in being family business